Hi everyone. Most of my followers have been asking me or requesting me to come on air in English and try to express the problems of sin in English. So that's why I have decided to start a series of English vlogs, or sometimes when I'll come live, I'll just definitely do vlogs in Urdu, Sindhi, and English as well. The reason for English language is because the media which we have, the platforms which we have, they're a little bit biased towards the people of Sindh. And as we saw 2 days ago, the incident in which 5 people were massacred. Actually, they tried to kill 8 people, but 3 people are still wounded and fighting for their life in the hospitals. But 5 people have already been killed. Their bodies were kept on the road, and there was a protest to lodge an FIR against the law enforcement agencies who carried out such operation. The government has decided that government has formed a committee to investigate, but most of the sections of the society have already showed no confidence on the committee. And the other thing was the FIR. As long as I have read the FIR, it is mentioned that the law enforcing agencies carried out this operation. There were the vehicles were mentioned, and the incident is mentioned, and which I think is mentioned in a fair way. And we must not sit silent. We must not sit quiet on that, and we must follow up for this case as well. So this is a small message that most of my vlogs from now onwards, my live streams from now onwards, will also have some English expressions as well. And I think this is necessary. We must not only talk to our people, we must not only talk to the people of Pakistan, but we must also share our grief, sorrow, state's brutal killings and massacre and genocide of Sindhi people. We must discuss about such heinous atrocities against Sindhi people in Sindh. And I don't think that it's unfair to the state, or somebody might think that this is unfair, and somebody might think that we are actually doing something anti-state. Even if we don't say a single word, someone will knock our door and kill us. This is what the state has proved. So in that regard, not only expressing my views to my audience in Pakistan and Sindh, I would also like to gain the broader audience and try to raise the voice, especially the voice of unheard people, the voice of voiceless people, the voice of helpless people in English as well, as world must know and world must see what's happening there in Pakistan, especially in Sindh province, whether it's a political issue, whether it's a social issue, whether it's an economic issue, whatever issue you call it. The people of Sindh have mistrust. The people of Sindh have low confidence that the way they are being treated, the way history tells us how the people of Sindh have been treated, which is really shameful. And right now, we have communal differences, or we might say that there are people or there are fractions in our society which don't like unity, but when state carries out such acts, or the people who are working for the state carry out such acts, I think it does not support the state, but it supports the rebellion against the state. It supports all those people, all those forces who actually want to rebel against the state. And somehow, out of grief, out of sorrow, out of pain, people like us also talk on these matters in anger, and everyone has a right to express their anger. And this is not something that I'm giving a clarification, or I'm trying to clarify something I said earlier. I stand by my point of view, and I still demand the arrest of the people involved in this massacre. And we know that a state might not be serious. A state might want to sabotage the sit-in protest, but people who are the real voices of sin must keep their tongue alive, keep their conscience alive, and must talk on these issues openly. Because if we stay silent now, then definitely it can be anyone among us. It can be you, it can be me, it can be anyone around us. So I think law must prevail, and a state must rethink its policies of getting into people's house and opening fires on them, or opening bullets on them and killing them. So no any state would go that far the way state of Pakistan is going against the people of Sindh. So I hope sanity will prevail. I hope a state will take sensible decisions regarding such actions. Thank you very much.